Sergio, can you tell us what it's like for you to, after being inactive as long as you've been inactive, I think since late 2008, and looking for meaningful fights, but not being able to find them? Can you tell us what it's like to have finally signed with a major promoter and actually have a fight scheduled this Saturday, April 3rd?
Well, it's very frustrating, and I did have the big fights last year. If you recall, I had twice signed to fight Kelly Pavlik. First one was in May, second in June. And for whatever reason, they pulled out of both fights, and I was just dispiriting. It just took it out of me. My promoter with the Contender, they didn't have enough dates to keep me busy.
Right.
So with the frustration of the cancellations and the inactivity because of dates, I just never had the right team around me. I thank God for the Contender. It opened a lot of doors, but also shut a lot of doors really fast.
Right. So you're going to get your career back on track, starting with this Saturday, April 3rd. Being a fighter who relies on speed and reflexes, is there concern? Your last fight was against the late Vernon Forrest in September of 2008. You sat out all of last year. Not your fault. No fault of your own, but you've been inactive for more than a year. Are there concerns about rust and so forth with this fight Saturday?
Of course there's concerns. I'll be ignorant for me not to be concerned with that. But I've been a professional almost 9.5 years, and out of those 9 years, 3 I've been stagnated. I know what it's like to fight inactive, and I came back and I know what that rust feels like. To be honest with you, what scares me more is not being focused and not being motivated.
Right.
And I'm definitely focused and I'm definitely motivated. Inactivity scares me, but not as much as being unmotivated. And for this fight, I'm so hungry. I mean, I want to remind fans. I have a lot of fans. I want to remind them. I want to shut up critics, and I want to convince the networks that I'm one of the best fighters at junior middleweight and middleweight, and I'm going to do that this year.
So knowing that people are going to be watching, this is a pay-per-view card. It's the undercard of the Bernard Hopkins-Roy Jones Jr. rematch. Is there pressure? Do you feel the pressure?
Of course there's pressure. Roy Jones is one of my idols. Bernard Hopkins is a fellow Golden Boy stablemate. Boss, I should say.
Right, he's a partner.
But of course there's pressure because I know all eyes are going to be on me. It's not my main event. But I know as a recent member of the Golden Boy, they're going to be looking at me. They're going to see what can they do with this kid. Is he really going to be just someone with a name on a TV show, or can he cross over and fight in the big leagues? And you put them lights on me, and you put all the attention on me, and you see what happens. I mean, I know I got that born quality in me. I don't freeze. I don't quit. I don't cry about cuts, and I don't complain about nothing. I've been down on the floor. I've been cut. I've had a loss. I've had a draw. What else could happen with me?
Right. So what is your plan, your personal plan for this year, 2010? Obviously, you're getting back in the ring this Saturday. Obviously, you went with Golden Boy because they have so many dates. You guys are a good fit. How many times do you want to fight before you feel you're ready to take on the marquee names at 160 pounds?
After this fight, I would say, I think after this fight, I'm going to get a better place of where I'm at. I would say no further than September. By September, I'll be ready to fight the best. If I can fight April 3rd, then get another fight maybe by June, July. No cuts, hopefully no cuts. I get headbutted a lot. Yeah, by September, I'm ready for maybe even the summer. It all depends after this fight. The main thing, Doug, is the fact that I'm motivated, and I'm very motivated.